Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Mike Zunino leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway, getting the nod in this one, Paul Blackburn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hack towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And a big swing and a miss. Righty to the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Two outs, base is empty.
India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Friedel makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Hunter Renfroe.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
The wide to kick the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Nico Hoerner. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Hoerner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Into left center for a base hit. Happ on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One away, runners at first and third. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Base hit and a run comes in. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Mike Zunino. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And it's even up.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground to third, and a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Trey Mancini now. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. Flips to second, and that's 2. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Line drive, base hit. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl.
The center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Ball to strike. And that's through there for a strike. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Fraley around second, headed for third. Fraley headed for the plate. He will score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Cam Collier. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Left field. Happ makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Quincy Hamilton. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
Noelvi Marte.
Here's a 1-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Got him looking, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Jake Vossler.
The third baseman, Jason Vossler.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air to left center. Fraley getting an angle on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The batter.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Flied out his first time.
Runner,
At the belt and fires. Bader runs. Out to short. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
No, he didn't recognize changeup early enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Carl does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now it's going to be Nico Horner. Singled and scored his first time. Ground ball left side. Throw, and it gets away. Happ on his way to third.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Hamilton makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. And welcome back onto the third inning. And now here is Nathan Hickey looking for his first big league hit right here. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. One out.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Two now. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Into center. Bader should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they trail it 4-1. As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Mike Zunino.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
India. Throw to first is in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So digging in, Trey Mancini picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Two and two. Swing and a pop-up. Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, in now for the Reds, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake.
And here is Jake Fraley. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
A little bit high, maybe. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And here it comes. Out to center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago. Jake Vossler. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field to the warning track. Makes the catch.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Slings to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa, and that is the inning. Cubs are down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cam Collier. Left-hand batter waits. That one pulled foul.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. That one out to right. Renfroe in position. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now Quincy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Noel Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Noel Marte. Caught looking his first time up. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Happ moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Ian Happ. And he deals. Out to short. Marte. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Cubs, The second baseman,
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Corner around second, heads for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Lodolo done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. New pitcher for the Reds, Andrew Abbott.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Abbott.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to the left. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2. Popped up. India moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Reds catcher, Nathan Hickey.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a speed threat, Ellie De La Cruz. And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Well struck, right field. Renfroe going back some more, and it hits the fence. Throw cut off to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just skated through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up. Racing, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
India.
Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. Right side. And that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
And now the lefty. High fly ball out into left center field. Marte makes the grab, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. To the right side. India over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Popped in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. Bader really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Bosler off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Fraley should have it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like.
Paul Blackburn out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the bump, Tyler Rogers.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Happ calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cam Collier.
Cam Collier now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Connor Falefa. On to Mancini, 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
That's to third. Sends it across to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond, and what a tremendous play.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. The 1-1. Bounced out to short, Marte. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Good contact guy, good defender. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Nice grab to first. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Mike Zunino up next. Horner at second with 2 down. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Kicks and deals. This to third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. 2 on, 2 outs. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. 1 run is in. Here comes Renfroe around third. Marte with a relay throw, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get one run on one base hit, a couple of errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. The punch out there, and now one away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Noelvi Marte. And a 1-1. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Next to hit, Nathan Hickey. The other way. Vossler to second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. In the air, center field. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Jake Vossler. On the ground, right side to Marte. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. This one smoked out to left. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Number 17, Cody.
Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Right-handed reliever, and now 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the series opener here at home.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.